Okay, who has Kashai?
You've been cooking.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I've been cooking anyway. Hey guys, so to Tanzania, we are on Azam channel 168, okay? So, tuna slide pale kwenye nilikuwa sema Wasafi nikakumbuka it is past tense.
Yeah.
Kulikuwa na move. So anyway, we're going to be talking about Harmonize. Who actually I think it was yesterday in the morning, he did an Insta story and he posted a certain young man and he captioned signing young king soon. Lakini kidogo akasema next week ndio atasema jina ni nani and you'll be able to know who his first signee will be. So he says he feels like he's at a point where he can actually like use his influence and what he's achieved and what he's learned and what he knows to bring up some new artists, and that is good. Unajua kisaidiwa saidiana pia. So literally, so we actually me, I'm looking forward to hear what the new signee has to like
and even discover
the
sound.
music. Yes, the music is gonna be doing and just see what's up. Unajua Wasafi tuliona watu wanasainiwa na maisha zinabadilika. You know, so we want to see whether it's gonna be the same thing, you know, whether it's gonna, you know. So anyway, congrats. Konde gang.
Konde gang.
Konde
gang.
I'm telling you.
It's a big milestone for Harmonize.
For sure.
Next week tutakuwa hapa na chai akituambia. Moving on to our Endo warrior right here in Kenya, Njambi Koikai. Now, if you've noticed lately on her pictures on social media, if you haven't met her in person, she takes pictures with a certain particular mask on her mouth, which has become like a signature. And she went ahead to talk about it, and she said she does that to protect herself because of her lung failure. Now, she went through this couple of times over the years as she was battling endometriosis. And on her IG page, she says, "I wear this mask proudly. Someone really close to me advised me to. My lungs are not at optimum level yet, but I've made great progress. I don't experience lung collapses anymore." Shout out, man. That's really good. And that is something that I really thank God for. That was pure hell on earth. I also bear my scars proudly. I do receive hundreds of messages from women every day in regards to endometriosis and adenomyosis, fibroids, and other menstrual related conditions and illnesses. I've also been thinking about women with disabilities who are also battling endometriosis, and I cannot even begin to imagine what they're dealing with. And it continues. So she says she's going to have a huge lunch put together, hosting 20 Endo warriors, talking about what it is that they go through, sharing good food, live music, and stories. Can't wait for that to happen. She hasn't given us dates yet, but she says in December. But she just went ahead to explain why she walks around with that mask. It's just a protective wear for her because she doesn't want to experience what she did with with her lungs collapsing all the time. Yeah. Proudly wearing her scars.
Yeah, and I think Njambi has been so great at being able to speak about endo, because I think it's something that a lot of people were not aware of, and she's brought so much awareness to it, which is amazing. And seeing her through that whole struggle. I mean, if you really just have to take precaution against you having to have a lung issue in future, whatever, we completely understand. Some people, you know, might see that as some type of thing, but then it's for somebody's health purposes. But she's really spoken about endo, and actually a few more celebrities have come out about the issues with it and helped so many people with information that they so badly needed.
It's true. Power to Njambi.
Yeah, for sure.
Power to you.
Awesome. So I have the next story, which is coming from Uganda, the 256. And so there's a Ugandan singer. Her name is Heli Lois Agaba. So she's called Heli Esley. Now, she went ahead and had a really nice wedding ceremony, which only had 11 guests invited. She said the reason why the couple decided to do this is that they did not want to have a big wedding, as they had had a big traditional wedding, which is known as the Kwanjula. So their wedding in total cost $8,300, which is about $83. And she says, "We wanted to celebrate with the people who have been with us throughout our journey." And then they went ahead and had a dinner party at home. She went and urged celebrities to not give in to the pressure and feel the need to have these big celebrity weddings. She said the original budget for their wedding had been about 1 point something, almost 2 million Kenya shillings. But they decided to scrap that idea and go ahead and have something small with only 11 guests. Why is this my type of wedding? I say it all the time, like, you know what? And then in this case, it cost you less than $100 in food, but then, you know, it's with the most important people in your life. If you're 11 guests, you're like, you have three invites, and then we do two friends who are mutual, and that's about it, you know. But I feel like as if people give in to this pressure, and for us, we talked about it the other day, how traditional weddings these days are coming to be as binding, especially in terms of the law. For example, in Kenya, where your traditional wedding can constitute you being married, why not spend on that? Have all the family, friends, and relatives come over for that, and then do something small with the dinner party at home, which is exactly what we spoke about, because it says they then went for dinner, probably in their house, which they own, and could have put up a tent outside and spent very little on expenses. So I think this is just a good thing coming from a celebrity like herself, that you can have a small wedding and still it will be looked at as a great thing. Nobody will judge you.
True.
Yeah. My type of wedding. Kabisa.
I know, right?
Kabisa.
As in mimi na wewe.
The
Kuna watu
commitment
kuja
is in
kukula.
here.
You know, there you do like
In
open forum maneno kwa harusi. But I feel at the end of the day, like regardless, ni mimi na wewe mse.
It's true.
Unajua hata tuamue hatutafanya harusi muone, mtaona mapicha ama mjue tu tulioana. Well and good. Because I feel like that thing of like pressure. Unasema sijui nambotumia milioni ngapi, alafu venye Jackie usema mnatoka wedding, mnaanza kula ugali skuma for months because mliharibu pesa on a single day, alafu watu washasahau. The next weekend kuna wedding nyingine mtu ameitwa ni sawa wedding yako. Anaanza kwanza kucompare. Ati
you had to feed people with a 5-course meal, which by the end of the day it will go down the drain.
It's true. Somebody I was having this conversation yesterday, and this couple, they were talking about how during their wedding they suffered when they were going for a friend's wedding, wanasimamia. So this guy couldn't afford shoes. Suti yenyewe ni 15,000. No member ujinunulie kama msimamizi. Alafu kiatu is almost the same amount of money. So you ended up buying very, very like low quality shoes at 700, no meva suti at 15,000, which is absolutely crazy. Yeah. And then they were like, you know what? And then you hire this very expensive cars for the bride. After that, you go comma 3.
Imagine.
You know, like we don't think about it that way. Una spend all that
Actually,
money.
after the wedding, after reception.
After reception,
you guys don't have a card.
You don't
Yeah,
have. You don't.
Because the Mercedes have gone home.
Zilikuwa zinacountiwa na hours. Hii masaa ikifika imeisha. Just think about it.
Think about it. Get into your academia, your small car.
It doesn't have to be. It was sold to us. We somehow bought it, but it doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be.
kama uko na uwezo na nguvu, it is okay.
It is okay.
Kama una uwezo na
It is
nguvu,
also okay.
it is also
It's
okay.
okay.
You know, hey.
Yeah, so moving on. As we all know, Wendy Williams has always had something to say about someone. Well, she had this to say about Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's firstborn North. Well, as we all know, Kanye refused and told North not to wear makeup anymore. But rather, during their great-grandmother's birthday, North was rocking a nose ring. Ooh. So Wendy went to her Tuesday show and she was like, okay, guys, well, we all know Kanye is like, don't wear makeup, but he's allowing the daughter to wear a nose ring. But this is the thing. Kim Kardashian went on social media and she said, guys, a fake nose ring, that's what's up. So it's a fake nose ring, but well, it's fine to rock once in a while. This is North we're talking about. This is Kanye's and Kim's daughter. Well, I didn't see the problem though. Well, you know, Wendy has always something to say.
Nose ring too.
I think mtoto amejionea vitu.
Poor child.
As in, I'm like, definitely this kid has an iPad.
Definitely.
I got access to like media, like social media.
She's
and
actually a fashion designer.
You know.
So now you can imagine the number of things akienda online tuseme andike jina mamake ama babake. The things that come there for a nose ring to give you pressure.
Yeah.
hata ungeteta ako na simu because mtoto anaona vitu mengi.
I know.
But anyway, as in it's temporary, it's okay. As in as long as it's permanent ni uchungu.
Sana.
It's also just a fake nose ring.
And it was
And she
here,
looks
right?
cute.
Yeah.
So it's
it's
called a
here.
bull ring.
Yeah,
It's a
Bull
bull
ring.
ring. Like a bull.
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 Like a bull.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
like
have
the
this
bulls.
bull ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bull ring.
Hey.
Yeah, go with it.
Yeah, so you just kind of stick it on. I mean, it's the same way, you
I
know.
just find them so cute.
Yeah, they're really cute.
Yeah.
Same way kids will get those chewing gums and put the tattoo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tattoo the
Yeah.
fake
Just
ones.
for a day, you know, let the
know,
children be
Jackie,
children.
we have a chance in life to have fake nose rings or bull
You
rings.
sure do. You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
stick
like
them.
that
But you
dream
know,
is not dead
I
yet.
wanted a tongue ring. Is there a
Don't do it. You die of pain.
The end. Okay. Yeah, it was a tongue ring, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'll take you to the next story, one from the U.S., where Ray J's wife, Princess Love, who, as you might know, is 8 months pregnant with their second child, recently went ahead and claimed that he had abandoned her and her daughter and left them stranded in Las Vegas. And then he blocked her from calling his phone. Now, he went ahead and posted a picture of all of them, or his entire family, at the recent BET Soul Train Awards. And she was in the comment section and she posted, well, now you want to post family photos. The hashtag was #BuyUgly. So she went into detail on her Instagram stories about how she had felt deserted or, you know, left stranded by Ray J. And she said that her car was in Las Vegas, so they had to find a way for her car to get back. She also then went ahead and deleted the post. And she's been quiet about it and said nothing since then. I don't know.
Hashtag what?
Hashtag #BuyUgly.
As in
Chilled.
nila buy nice try kushika nila buy. As in
Very ugly. My
Very
God.
ugly.
Let me tell you, if you guys watched these guys even before, they were not even engaged. Like, they were still in the first phase of dating. And this lady, Princess Love, she used to deal with so much because Ray J is like Hollywood's biggest.
yeah,
Clearly.
Yes, Noni.
Yes.
So, you know,
Noni.
she had a hard time locking him down in the first place. And then finally she had her Princess Wendy, the one you just be talking about, but she's been dealing with sadness ever since. I mean, how does your husband leave you? Please note, he's probably in a suite in Vegas to pia, or, you know, and disappear, girl, like, you know, with vixens. And he leaves you and your baby, your daughter, and you're 8 months pregnant, and you've been blocked.
Yes.
But I don't
Sema
know.
hard life.
Utaenda kwa comment section,
Utaenda
my
kwa
friend.
comment
Utaenda
section.
comment.
By then utaandika.
Then he's there busy posting a
I know,
picture of you guys
imagine.
looking cute like a family.
What?
Where she
But
was.
ikifika mali unaenda kwa comment section ni kubaya.
Ni
Kubaya,
Umefungwa kila
things are
mahali.
fake,
Exactly,
like-
yeah, because you've really tried. But I feel hata okay, time yenye nilikuwa na watch his stuff, like most of the time alikuwa anapata orange yako na tustutu.
Yeah.
Una get? Then you're trying to, like, you know, say ingine kama mwanaume ni Simba.
What's
Simba. You cannot do anything about it. You can't tame a
true.
man who doesn't want to be
true.
tamed.
No,
Unajua?
it's so
Yes,
true.
atakutolerate, but what's the point of being there? Na unajua vizuri umse akona watu wengine kadhaa on a lineup. Una get?
It's so
Nishakupata before. It's not once, it's not twice, it's not thrice. Like, I'm already showing you my true colors. And you're still there like, hey, I still want to be
I'm
babe.
telling you, and you know-
that's when you're told babe bye.
Babe,
Hashtag
bye
inaenda,
ugly.
Bye ugly.
Yeah, you know, the thing is, if you guys, and as you just said, if you've watched any of these that we're talking about, whatever, these women are just so insistent on hanging on to these relationships. It's a big deal, I guess, to be Ray J's mommy or whatever. It comes with parts, but what you have to deal with, it's so sad to see a lot of them having to deal with all these things. And, you know, after that, you know, you're like, it reaches a point they're like, deuces, this life, it's never even that serious, by the way. You're there just looking dumb in these streets out here.
As in, it's sad.
It's sad.
It's sad.
It's sad. Pole
You
sana.
wonder how I gave up on I was like, hey.
Yeah, we feel you.
Achana nayo.
Tunakuelewa.
Bye, ugly.
Eh,
Bye, ugly.
All right, on that note, we're moving on to Life Sport.